how I feel. Successful street, touching them first meals. All my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle paid the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice. That's why all my life, I've been grinding all my life. Look, all my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle paid the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice. That's why all my life, I've been grinding all my life. Look, I got everything I said I was gonna get on my kid. In addition to that fact, I'm legit. I'm the now according to the way that I'm positioned in this biz, it look like I'm just gonna keep on getting rich. Know that West Side. For rap, this, bust, all this rap money, look, I need too much. Money, loyalty, and love, in the dream we trust. You'll be switching up the players on your team too much. Tiny Copy, that's my low, Young Supreme, what's up? And we travel around the world getting cream or what? Ain't you get off on whoever hustle seem to brush? Las Vegas, yeah, you. After all that looking tough, all he seen was 50 Cent and Mayweather with us. True story. All my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle paid the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice. That's why all my life, I've been grinding all my life. Look, all my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle paid the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice. That's why all my life, I've been grinding all my life. Look.
I've been on a road where you've been. We're protected with my soul where you've been. Is your GPS even on where you've been? Matter of fact, I don't even care where you've been. Bad vibes get off of me. Out of here to step.
Yeah, and he has their confidence. David Becky. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Garnett out there with help. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Curry. And it's Wade in at the shooting guard position. And for the Bulls, Russell is out there with Jordan. Then there's Payton. Then it's Harden. And it's McAdoo in at the 5 spot. Now, here is George. Fantastic backcourt facing off tonight in this one, Smitty. Let me ask you, do you think this is a guard-centric league right now?
Kevin, it is. And no matter how tall you are and what position, pretty much 90% of the guys now can dribble, they can pass, they can shoot. We have guys that are 7-footers that we're calling guards. That's why I think right now this is a guard-oriented league.
So the Chicago Bulls able to put up the first points on the board. Traps in the tray.
It will be a rare night that you're going to outdo Stephen Curry in a game of batching threes.
Curry against Harden. Excellent D from Howard. Now the pass to Wade. Back to Garnett over McAdoo. Off the left rim and out.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Payton looking it over. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Garnett, and stolen by McAdoo. Pass to Harden. Payton up top. Jordan at the elbow. McAdoo, great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Wade outside. Passes it to Garnett. From deep three-point range, Curry get it to go.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Garnett with the block. an almost entire new group here. Griffin's checked in for Garnett. Pierce comes in for George. Vince Carter, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Steph Curry. Now here's Jordan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's sent back by Carter. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Pistons trailed by 4. From deep. Good on the three-point shot.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
And you know this, most of the time, offensive rebounds generate high percentage looks.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. They've got Carter. Here's out there with Griffin. Then there's Howard. And it's Rose in at the point guard.
And last year, the Bulls having issues moving the ball was actually a strength for them in the seasons prior.
Totally agree. You look at all the relevant team assist stats. The Bulls were bottom 5 in all of them. This team, they fall into too much isolation for stretches.
Chamberlain hits them both. Here's Rose. Pass to Carter. Over Jordan. A putback, and Howard with the second chance points.
And Howard always one of the top offensive rebounders in the league.
Outside Rodman. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And they double up Jordan. The pass to Morning. Rebounded by the Pistons.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Pierce kicks to Rose. Carter, the pass to Rose. Outside Griffin. Clock at 6. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
When Griffin makes up his mind, he is ready to attack the glass.
Outside Rodman. Kuzi passes to Jordan. Chamberlain down low. Working on Howard. And Chamberlain gets it to go.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Inside, here's Howard. The putback, it's good on the putback. Howard's got the lead up to 1 now for the Pistons.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Kuzi passes to Chamberlain. Here's Kuzi. Back to Jordan. Over Carter. Here's Morning. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Morning's got his first basket.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Now here's Rodman, following the miss by Derrick Rose. Kuzi passes to Morning. Down low. Jordan inside, defended by Carter. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. They were able to squeeze ahead by the end of the... And that...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Nice game. Great performance by Wilt Chamberlain.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Basketball 101. You've got to put a body on him. Unfortunately, that's a fundamental that's gone by the wayside.
Michael Jordan is out there with Russell. Then it's Harden. Then it's Gary Payton. And it's McAdoo in at the center. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Now here's Curry. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Curry's got the first basket of the second half. That one for Detroit.
Well, the Pistons, one of the more successful franchises in NBA history. 3 titles and many other trips to the NBA Finals. Only a handful of franchises can say that.
Here is Harden. 4 on the shot clock. Chicago again turning it over. The Pistons trailing. And Smitty, you were talking about the Pistons, a history of success, of championships. But the last 10 years have been difficult.
Pistons have struggled the last decade. You're so right, Kevin. This team has a track record of not staying down for long. Detroit doing what they can to return to championship contention.
And it's Wade with the jam.
Boy, Wade in his prime made a play like that just about every night.
Pass to Jordan. 1:36 left in the third. No good on the triple. For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Garnett, and it's sent back by McAdoo. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. Detroit with the ball. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. The shot by George, no good. Harden against Wade. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Kevin Garnett.
And really, on top of all else Harden does for you at this end, he's a tremendous free throw shooter, around 85% for his career. Clutch.
The Bulls have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Free throw good, James Harden. Both teams deciding to change it up. And so he hits both.
One criticism of Jim Boylen before getting extended was his offense, called too slow and too methodical. He addressed that this offseason by getting a top assistant to redesign the offense.
And Steve, for Boylen, a first-time head coach, a smart move to shore up his staff, though.
We see a lot of coaches now hire a specialist assistant coach to delegate part of that game to. Let's guys like Boylen focus on player development and defense. We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
52 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Payton. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Payton's got his second bucket of the night. Either side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
You can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
Dwayne Wade has been working to improve that three-point shot. He knows that's a key to aging gracefully.
Harden finds Payton. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Harden. Again, Chicago.
And I love seeing Harden get room to shoot from that mid-range position, an effective scorer in that area.
to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as... Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, put the pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the court for the Pistons, Carter is out there with Derrick Rose. Then it's Pierce. Then it's Paul George, and it's Garnett in at the 5 down low. Harden against George. Fires from deep. The Bulls keep it alive. Carter comes in with the double team. Stolen by Rose. Here's Pierce. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Well within striking range. Now is when you have to lock in at both ends.
Detroit making a switch here. Curry's checked in.
No doubt about those free throws. This is why you put the ball in his hands.
Payton against George. Curry with the steal. Outside, Pierce. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Pistons lead by 8.
Paul Pierce is in the top 5 all time for made three-point field goals. Has to at least get a hand up in his face.
George against Jordan. Just 5 to shoot. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Here's Harden. Morning. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, Morning just a beast on the glass, using that muscular frame to get into prime position there on the board.
Here's Carter. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Carter's got the lead up to 8 now for the Pistons.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Man, the body control and focus. I mean, Jordan able to draw the foul and still finish the basket.
Russell, he's checked in for Morning. And then for Detroit, Howard comes in for Paul Pierce. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Vince Carter. Curry against Payton. Curry passes it to Wade. Outside for George. But they get it back. Wade finds Curry. Outside, George. Here's Garnett, and it's sent back by Russell.
Wow. Look at the extension Russell gets there. That comes from great positioning, plus the quick jump with the wingspan.
Chicago calls timeout. They're down by 7. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Dwight Howard.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, during the timeout, I listened in on Jim Boylan's huddle. He told them they have to keep fighting. He said, hey, look, we're right here, but we can't make mistakes. We got to be aggressive and smart. Back to you guys.
Have to love how he steps up there and knocks that down. Just one more point added on to their lead.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Puts it up from 7. Basket counts. And the Pistons lead by 7.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They trail by 7. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Jordan. Long range from the inbound. The shot will not fall. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Garnett. Here's Howard. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Payton. Harden right side. Back to Payton. The three. Unable to get that one. And so it's Detroit with the W. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Steph. Congrats on the win. How does this team continue to be the most cohesive unit possible?
To me, it's a commitment. We know that that's going to put us in good position to win every single night. As if we bring the effort, multiple efforts at each possession, where you might get beat, but you got to get back into play. God's going to help you. You help him. We care about each other, so we want to make sure that nobody's left out to dry. And I think that's a big factor. And we're just relentless on the defensive end.
You guys have been one of the best defensive teams in the league the last few years. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.
Presentation of the NBA.
And coming to you today from Portland, Oregon, on the banks of the beautiful Willamette River. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. GA, it's all yours.
Well, if you ask Karl Anthony Towns, his greatest strength is his versatility. He said, "My dad taught it to me at a young age, and it's made my transition at every step of my career comfortable, having the fundamentals and foundation. I don't limit myself. I try to be great at all skills."
Yeah, terrific attitude. It makes him very tough to handle. David, thank you. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. They've got Pau Gasol. Thompson is out there with Jason Kidd. And it's Hill. And it's Gilmore in at the 5, patrolling the bench. And for the Trailblazers, Pippen is out there with Robertson. Then it's Malone. Then it's Walton. And it's Giannis in at the 3. And here's Thompson. Outside Kidd. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. These two teams using their size to full advantage, Doris. Both teams able to run possessions through their big men up front.
And as you know, Kevin, in today's NBA, not every team has the personnel to enter the ball into the post and run action off of it. One of the things coaches will tell me, Kev, is there may be no more valuable thing at any level of basketball
little step back, Johnny. Holding up top. Banked in off the glass.
About the timing. Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Kid against Pippen. Kid passes to Hill. The 19-footer is on the money.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Malone kicks to Pippen. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Here's Antetokounmpo. The shot's good on the assist. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game.
And, the improvement we've seen over the last few seasons with Giannis is incredible. I mean, he just keeps adding to an already superstar level game.
Now here's Giannis. Now here's Pippen. Pass to Walton to the inside. Here's Malone. Over to Saul. And again, it's Portland converted.
They ran that set to perfection and got a terrific look out of it.
To the paint. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
And the long arms that Gasol has is what allows him to drop dunks on defenders. What a powerful force close to the rim.
Now here's Robertson to the middle. Fader on the way. And Malone with the basket on the assist by Walton.
Kicks, but he should have just gone straight up with it instead of trying to fade away.
Kid against Robertson. Inside Kid. Giannis against Hill. 4 on the clock. A well-timed shot fake got the defender off the ground right there.
And because of his ability to attack the rim, Hill can use that mid-range jumper as a great second option. Keeps defenders honest when he's knocking that down.
It's all tied in Portland. Some reaction to Bucks as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. Guys, what stands out from the Blazers so far?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor for Portland, we've got Bird. Nowitzki is out there with Shaquille O'Neal. Then there's Gerber, and it's West into the 1.
And you think about the Wolves' history. KG clearly their best player, but Big Cat has a chance to reach that level someday.
He does, Greg, and I think we always look through KG's legacy being defined by passion, commitment, and leadership. That was as important as his basketball skill. Karl Anthony Towns is similarly talented, right? I think the key is he just needs to find consistency. That's the last step.
Here is Arenas after Dirk Nowitzki's bucket. This one for 3. That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Gilbert Arenas.
And you have to honor the three-point shooting of Arenas, a big-time scorer who's shown the consistency from beyond.
Now here's Bird. No points in the game yet for him, and it's Reed pulling it down.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Here's Hardaway. It's deflected. Gervin outside, and Shaq with the slam.
And how about the reach of O'Neal there? A huge target for his teammates on these alley-oops.
Lucas up top, lets the 3 fly, and it's Portland with the rebound.
Well, this is the first full year now for Ryan Saunders. Let's remember he was hired by Minnesota full-time after an interim stint last season. And boy, did the players love playing for him. Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
And the jumper from Arenas, nice finish there. He is an aggressive scorer, especially off the dribble.
just one on the basket from Reed.
That's a perfect mid-range jumper. All he needs is an inch of space, and they gave it to him.
West against Hill. Here's Shaq. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Shaq's got 4 points this quarter.
And O'Neal, just a brute on the block, simply overpowers the opposition.
Here's Lucas. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. Nothing seemed to give way on either. And that's a wrap.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And look at Gilbert Arenas. What a contribution.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
Well, perhaps the most impressive thing has been his incredible consistency. This guy is a great player who always brings a ton of energy. What a great half.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, they've got Jason Kidd. Hill is out there with Pau Gasol. Then it's Thompson, and it's Gilmore in at the center position. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. First, do you think it's more challenging for superstars in smaller markets, mid-sized markets?
You know, this is such an interesting debate in a world that has become, because of social media, so much smaller. You know, I do think that certain larger markets, LA, New York, can be a blessing and a curse. It does still feel like that media scrutiny is a little bit larger. When things are going well, it's the best thing in the world. When things aren't going so well, boy, those day by day, question after question, probably become pretty tedious.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws of the night. Stojakovic is checked in for Minnesota. They can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. Timberwolves trail by 3. Outside Kidd. He kicks it to Stojakovic. To the paint. Here's Gasol. And Walton sends it back.
And how about the anticipation and timing? You know, we talk about Walt's offense. How about the defense, though, he provides for this team?
Robertson passes to Malone. Now here's Pippen. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Here's Antetokounmpo. No good off the back of the rim.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Kidd against Robertson. For the lead. Kidd, no good.
And his defense is so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort, you see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
And inefficient defense there, guys. If there's one thing you want to try and take away from Robertson, it's the dribble drive.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Shaq is checked in for Walton. Bird comes in for Antetokounmpo. And West subs in for Scottie Pippen. Hardaway's checked in for the Timberwolves. Now here's Gasol. Thompson outside. Back to Gasol. Outside Hardaway. Fires the 3. Connects from three-point range.
That is such a tough matchup for smaller defenders out there. He can simply shoot right over them.
West against Hardaway. No good from West. Timberwolves trail. Here's Hardaway. And Portland making a change here. Nowitzki's checked in. Hill is checked in for the Timberwolves. 30 seconds left here in the third quarter. And the call is going to be, yes, it is an illegal screen.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
The Trailblazers have gotten just 11 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
All the officials are all over that one.
Portland shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line of the game.
And a season ago with the charity strike, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
6 seconds left in the third. Hardaway from outside, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Portland out in front, leading. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. They've got Robertson. Nowitzki is out there with Bird. Then there's West, and it's O'Neal in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Here's Gilmore. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
You could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love, Greg, is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Pass to O'Neal. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gilmore's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Stolen by Bird. Robertson dishes to Bird. That's in coming off the assist from Robertson. And the Trailblazers lead by 1.
And how about the vision there from the Big O guys? Beautiful.
Hill inside. Bird cover. It is good.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
It's off his leg. And it's being called a kickball. A different look now for Portland. Bolton's checked in for Shaq. Antetokounmpo comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. Scottie Pippen is subbed in for West. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Kids checked in. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Yeah, I mean, the ball handling and body control for a guy that's Giannis's height, it's really impressive.
Left side Kid. Doesn't go for him. And it's Portland the other way. Giannis up top. He's covered by Kidd. Robertson against Thompson. And the pass to Walt. Now here's Pippen. Not a lot of room. Hill with some nice D. To the inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Bill Walton.
Yeah, good job to take it right at him.
Moses Malone. He's checked in for the Trailblazers. And so both free throws good that time, and that puts him ahead.
Well, this is the kind of player he is. The tougher the moment, the more he elevates his game.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're trailing by 1. There's 53 seconds left in the game. And now we present our Jordan Player of the Game.
As you'd expect, he's done most of his damage in that low block. I mean, that was the game plan. Get it to him in the paint and just let him go to work. And boy, has the big fella delivered. He has just killed them down low.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Alden.
Kevin, well, Terry Stotts just went over his game plan with his team. This is still a close game, and he told his guys, we're not far away. We can still get this
seconds left in the fourth. 27 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Kidd against Robertson. Kidd, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
Out of bounds, Portland takes possession. Now a timeout called by Portland. They're leading by 2. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a